way to hang out with Megan. We're gonna go to Joann Fabrics and get fabric for this little number. It's called Lisa the Unicorn, and we're gonna do it, probably do 2. We're gonna try to do pillows and put them on the bus for Megan's birthday party, because her birthday party is unicorn theme. I've been working on these swag bags for everyone. We're gonna have an amazing time. We are going to go to a winery with the bus and camp out. We're using Harvest Host, which is something that Kevin got from my parents for Christmas, and it's a subscription for the year. You can go to wineries, farms, golf courses, any kind of place where they have big venues, and when the venues aren't going on, the space is just not being used. So the winery or the farm or the vineyard opens up the space, and you can camp there for free as long as you have the subscription. And it's only, we got it at $50 a year or $55 for a year, which honestly, if you are going to dry camp at like a state park, it's normally anywhere from $25 to $35. So if you use the twice in a year, it's worth the subscription. I think it's going up to 75 or 80, 79, something like that. So if you use it 3 times, it's worth it. But you're getting to camp out at these beautiful locations. So I think Harvest Host is amazing. I'll do a whole video after we've been to about 3 or 4 places. This one is going to be in Uwharrie, or near Uwharrie State Park, but they're the town of Uwharrie, and it's a vineyard. So we'll do a whole video on Megan's birthday, but after we get a few of these Harvest Hosts under our belt, I'll do a whole video on that. But anyway, her birthday is unicorn theme, and we're going flipping crazy with the unicorn theme. So I got this amazing pattern. I just love her design and everything. I also have a quilt. It's called the Forest Quilt. Don't quote me on that one. This quilt, I can start out smaller and try something little like a pillow, and then work my way up to her bigger projects and her bigger quilts. But she's an amazing designer, and I'm super excited to try this out and have a fun unicorn pillow for Megan's birthday party on the bus. So the pattern is Lisa the Unicorn, and it's by Elizabeth Hartman. So I want to do some of her other things. There's Megan! So this is a good start, just a pillow. And if it's really easy, we might make pillows for all the girls coming for their swag bags, but I'm not sure their swag bags are getting kind of big as it is. Patty's Day unicorn pillow, and we're gonna make a rainbow. A purple rainbow. We found this material and it's gradiated. What's the word? Gradiated. It's beautiful. So now we're looking for the back of what we're gonna do. So we're trying to look at unicorns that match.
So this one's super fun and very cartoonish, and then this is kind of more stylized. So this is more Megan and this is more Jenny. But I think probably with your purples, this is probably our best bet.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I don't know. They're both fun.
Hey guys, we are starting our quilt. My first step is going to be to iron all the fabric. So you can see this fabric is stuff that we had, so it's crazy wrinkly. But then this is the fabric that we bought from the store. So it's folded the way they wanted it folded, so it's going to have some creases and everything. So I just want to take everything that we're going to be sewing. This is for 2 quilts worth of stuff, and I am just going to iron it out. So we're going to start with the iron, just iron each of these pieces nice and flat, and then we'll start our cutting.
So we're finally at the point where we have to sew our unicorn and our pattern to, what is this, Megan?
Batting?
Batting and then muslin. And so we're going to do the outline, and I'll do it in black so it kind of hides it, and I'll just outline the whole unicorn. Megan, over here, did these adorable clovers. I don't know if you can see it very well. If you get up close, you can, but it's a clover pattern. And you can see it on the black too. Hopefully in this light you can see it. But it's a clover. How cute. So that's Meg's. And then now we have to, now that it's sewed all together, now we have to sew on the back. Mine's gonna be these cute little unicorn, fun, because I did purple. So when we were at the fabric store, I was trying to find unicorn, and with accents of purple, this is the closest I could find. The other was like bright hot pink. So that's what we're using for the back. And then Megan is using, for the back of Megan's, she's using, because hers is St. Patty's Day, this awesome pattern right here, and it'll be straight for the back. So this is the outline. So I just outlined the unicorn. Megan's on the phone with my gram, so that's why it's a little loud in the background. But so I just outlined the unicorn. This is the back half, just because you really can't see black on black. I went really close so that you didn't see, and I outlined the whole thing. And then I thought, it's still not stable in other spots, so I added some here and here just to make sure that the fabric in these other areas, let me show you. So not as pretty. I'm going to do an amazing job, but that way there's some. That one's really bad because that was my first one, but this one's spot on. It's kind of right on the line, and then that way it's secured to the fabric. It won't wrinkle, so when we're putting this on the back half, it's not all moving around, and then it's nice and secure and it's spot on where it should be with the inside.
Up our unicorn pillows. They were a huge hit at my birthday party, or my unicorn glamping weekend, as we put it. I loved quilting. I was it was something that Jenny had been talking about trying for a really long time and never actually did it. So it was really fun to be able to take these different cloths, set them down, start cutting them out in strips, and then once you started sewing them together and doing different shapes, I always thought with a quilt, every piece was cut out to look like the shape it was at the end result, but it's not. It's about, sewing them together and then snipping different things different ways. So it was an interesting process, and it was really cool to see just a couple yards of fabric come together into this amazing quilt. So I was really excited about that, and I really enjoyed it. So I think it's something that I'm going to continue doing. I can't do it on my current sewing machine. A pillow is about where I have to stop, and that was a big pillow. They were 26 by 26 inch squares, so it's basically the size of a Eurosham on your bed. So they were, very large pillows. I know in the picture it's hard to tell, but they were huge pillows, and you're trying to get it around to do the actual quilting once the picture's put together, to put the layers together, and you need a lot of space. So it was really tight in our current sewing machine that we have to be able to get around, so I don't think I could get any larger than that. The one cool thing about quilting is that like Jenny has a quilt that she wants to try. It's like our long-term life goals, and it's all woodland animals, and they come in pieces. So like the unicorn, if I made the unicorn into an actual quilt, it just would have been 10 of the pillows that I made, and you do them in different colors, but it's the same head. So most quilts are the same. It's just doing different blocks and then sewing all the blocks together. Do the blocks, and then you can send them off to a company, or we have some quilting stores in town that have the huge machines that will do the quilting fabric. You just pick a design that you want, and the machine will just print it on there. It's amazing to watch. We've been watching videos. Check it out on Pinterest. But we do have a couple of those. They're very expensive. The machines are extremely expensive to buy, so it's expensive for a company to do it for you. But I would like to be able to help the local market a little bit there.
Also, the lady that we want to do the forest one one is the same one that did the unicorns, and we thought her patterns were really easy. If you guys have any quick projects or patterns that you think we should try or you'd like to see us try, just put it in the comments down below and hopefully we'll like to try that. Also, I didn't have a lot of footage of Megan sewing, but she sewed about 90% of those. So the only footage I had of actual sewing was me sewing, but I sewed such a small percentage. I was also sewing the bags with Mom at the time, so I was going between Megan's house, and then I would do a few hours at Mom's house, few hours at Megan's house, and trying to get all this birthday stuff done. So Megan did like a majority of the project. So I just thought you should know that, because in the video it looks like I did it all.